It not only provides the natives with food and their chief source of income, but it's also the basis for many sports. At Puka Puka, we're treated to a coconut husking competition. The husking stakes are hardwood, needle sharp, the slightest error of judgment and a man's hand is ripped open. That's record husking by husky men, and the next item on the program is a palm climbing race. Touch the top and look out for splinters on the way down. The winner gets a great hand from his second. And then there's a traditional Puka Puka inter-village wrestling match. Any man brought to the ground is out till a whole team is eliminated. It's Olympic rules with the added hazards of coconut palms, a hard coral mat, and no holds barred. The winning team limps back to its corner, little the worse for wear. Down at the beach, the canoes are waiting to take us out over the reef to the ship. Our visit to the Cook Islands is over, and Arbutus will steam far to the west to the Tokelau, which lie near the equator just north of Samoa. The Tokelau Islands are 3 coral atolls lying a day's steaming apart, and with a total population of 1,500. At Whakaofa, the southernmost of the 3, the natives come out in their outrigger canoes to take us ashore. Going ashore with us from the ship are members of the Samoan administration, which looks after the Tokelaus for the New Zealand government. Leader of the party is Colonel Volker, the administrator of Western Samoa. Dr. Lopto, Chief Medical Officer at Samoa, and a meteorological officer are also in the party. Each island is equipped with a simple weather recording station, and natives are trained to take readings which are radioed to Samoa and pooled to give a forecast for the area. The administration then decides when it's safe to make canoe trips between islands. This service is greatly appreciated, as many canoes were lost in storms in the old days. As part of his duties, Colonel Volker addresses village meetings on the administration's policy. The internal government of the islands is carried out by the natives themselves through local councils, and this democratic procedure works well. The natives live in clean and well laid out villages, and among the houses fishing nets are a common sight as much of the men's time is spent fishing in the lagoon and in the sea. The only other source of food is the inevitable coconut, and as with the northern cooks, copra is the chief source of income for the island. But although they are prepared for eating in a variety of ways, coconuts and fish alone make an unbalanced diet. The islanders' food is short of many essentials, and to make up deficiencies, the administration brings flour and other foodstuffs to the island. The supplies are brought ashore from Arbutus together with goods for trading, such as tobacco, soap, and clothing. At the trading post, the administration pays the natives for their last shipment of copra. They are given the ruling Samoan market price without any deduction for shipping, and any profits the administration makes from the resale of the copra help to pay for the island's medical services, education, and public works. With the money from their copra, the islanders buy trade goods, and soap seems to be in good demand today. The people also trade the fans and mats for which the Tokelaus are famous, and which they export along with their copra. They're an industrious people of Polynesian ancestry, and the young men of the islands are fine physical specimens. The children are as happy, healthy, and inquisitive as children anywhere in the world. But our administration party has arrived just in time to try and save the life of a girl with a perforated appendix. The medical officer decides to operate immediately, assisted by the leading sick berth ratings in the ship. The anesthetic is administered by the island's native medical practitioner, and trained native nurses help during the operation. It's delicate surgery in primitive conditions, and the girl's relatives watch anxiously. The operation is a success, and the girl's life is saved. The administration's policy of training the people of these remote islands in modern techniques and providing every possible up-to-date service has raised the standard of health considerably and saved many lives. The doctor gives final instructions to the native medical practitioner for care of the patient after we leave. The cruise is drawing to a close, and the people of the Tokelau bring gifts to show their appreciation of our visit and all it's meant to them. The village policeman makes a personal gift of a coconut fiber hat he's made for the administrator. The celebrations wind up with a traditional Tokelau dance by the young men of the island. Here, as at every port of call, the people of the Pacific Islands have made us welcome. It's the end of a happy and successful trip as the canoes leave the shore to take us over the reef to the waiting ship. Another Pacific cruise ends, and Arbutus will return to her base in New Zealand. The cruise has helped in training naval personnel and in the work of the island's administration. Above all, it has extended goodwill between New Zealand and the people of her island territories.